Come on. Hello and good evening, everybody. This is Tiffany from Small Biz Highlight. This is episode number 2 coming at you live with my guest, Mr. Chad Hopple. I almost combined your last name with your first name there. Sorry about that.
That's okay. How you doing, Tiffany?
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming and being on my second show. I appreciate it. I'm still new at this, so I'm still learning the quirks of the trade here, but I really appreciate you taking the time to be here. As I said in the first episode, for the purpose of Small Biz Highlight is to bring awareness to everybody and anybody who wants to know what small businesses are out there, what they can do for you, and how you can support them, especially, because that's what they're pushing the stimulus checks to be used for. So, I figured I'd bring Chad here. I know Chad since high school, so we've known each other for a little bit of time here, and asked him to be on my show, and he absolutely agreed. So I'm really excited. Chad, why don't you start by introducing yourself? Just tell us a little bit about yourself, your family. I know you live in the New Cumberland area because we're pretty much neighbors now, which is crazy. Yeah. But yeah, why don't you start off by telling us about yourself?
Okay. Well, like you said, I live here in New Cumberland with my wife and my daughter. We moved into New Cumberland a little over a year ago. We lived down in East Berlin prior to that. I actually started on my own doing my own kind of construction work in 2013. We did general contracting at the time. Then we actually started an epoxy business. That epoxy business was purchased by another company. I worked for them for a little bit. And then I decided to go back out on my own, starting my deck specialties, which my business name's technically just Chad Hopple, but we had the deck specialist or the deck specialty. As you can see, Tiffany and I both have my shirt on.
I have my shirt on. Yes. Okay, but you have deck specialists in your name, but decks aren't the only thing that you guys are doing, right? You have a lot of other things that you can offer for your clients and stuff.
Correct. We actually do some demolition and hauling work. If you check out my Facebook page, you'll see some of the jobs that we've done.
Yes, I have your Facebook page right there. And then I stole some of your pictures, so I'm going to start posting them in the comments every so often so people can see the beautiful work you've done. Like, I was in awe of some of all the decks that you did on your Facebook page. They're great, but they look like a lot of work. Yeah. So more power to you.
I have a couple guys that work with me. They know what they're doing. I know what I'm doing, obviously. So we're able to get the work done fairly quickly in a timely manner. And the nice thing about what we do, specializing in decks, is we're set up to do the job. We come in, we get it done. I like to think that I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to decks, and I have a lot of customers that have given us good reviews, as far as my customer service goes. We like to talk to customers. We have a lot of repeat customers already.
That's great.
Yeah. And then you said some of the other services we offer. We do some minor like grading kind of work, hauling, that kind of stuff as well.
The one thing that I thought was really cool, because I didn't know you could hire somebody to do this, is the building of the play areas for the kids. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought you had to figure that out all on your own when you bought one.
That's kind of a fun thing for a homeowner to do. It comes kind of like a big Lego set, basically. So you just follow the instructions step by step, and you'll have that thing built in no time. We've built a few, but a lot of people, they start looking at it and they're like, I don't know if I can do this.
Wow. Well, I also noticed on your page that it said something about being Trex Pro certified. And I know you probably laughed at me when I asked you when I correlated it with the Geico thing, but I thought that's just awesome. I know you mentioned that only 2 in the area are actually Trex Pro certified. Tell me about that. That's just awesome.
Yeah, that's correct. We're actually, myself and another company are the only 2 in this area that are certified by Trex to install their products. That actually means that you'll get a special warranty if you use us to do the work. This is an extended warranty offered through Trex, which makes their product, their product has come a long way. There's a lot of people out there that had a first generation Trex that kind of bowed, might have had a sag, and Trex actually came back and said, hey, we had problems, and they got it fixed. So now they have a really nice quality product. We install it on the majority of our decks that we do that are composite. And I think our customers have a lot of great things to say about it. It's very low maintenance, and once it's installed, you really don't have to worry about it again.
Are there anybody who are building decks with like real wood anymore, or is it more of the manufactured stuff?
I'd say it's probably 80% manufactured. There's still a cost difference there. The composite decking is significantly expensive, but you have to consider the time that you're not going to spend staining that deck every 2 to 3 years down the road.
That's understandable. Kind of the same thing as like going with real wood or the manufactured wood for like the floors inside or whatever, right? No, that's great. I mean, okay, so when someone asks you for an estimate, what does that consist of? Like, what information are you looking for from them, I guess, and how do you like go about making the estimate up for them, I guess?
Well, I offer free estimates as of now. That could change here in the future, depending on how busy we get. But I do offer free estimates pretty much every day after 3:30. We typically are done working by 3:30, so we go out, get a few estimates done every evening. But as far as the information I need, typically just a name and address, the time that someone's available, and we'll meet, discuss what they'd like to see in their project, and then I'll go back to my office and type up a formal proposal and send it over. Something important that a lot of people don't realize is every night, if I'm doing 4 to 5 estimates, that's taking several hours of my time, and then working up that estimate with all the details, that's also taking several hours. So we try to get estimates back within the week, but sometimes it's difficult having family life as well as trying to get these estimates taken care of.
How has the world shutdown, how has this affected your business?
Honestly, it hasn't been bad for me. And I think the reason is a lot of people are at home looking at their deck going, hey, I need a new deck. So that's where I come in.
They have the time to actually come to terms with the fact that they have to accept that they need work, huh?
Yeah. And, if you're going to be stuck at home and it's a nice day, why not be enjoying it on a nice deck?
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. No, well, that's good. So I know you mentioned while we were setting up that you had some tips for people in regards to like if they want to hire a contractor or whatnot. I know I'm really interested in hearing about this. What are some of your tips that you would like to share?
Some important things, as far as a contractor law goes, there's a lot of great small businesses doing different kinds of business in this area. We have roofers, landscapers, general contractors, remodelers. There's a lot of great guys, and I'd have no problem, recommending anyone for any of those things. But what do you want to watch out for is these fly-by-night companies. They'll want a ridiculous amount of money down, and then they'll never communicate with you again, and you'll never see them. So it's very important that you never give more than 30% deposit. The law is pretty much a third, and a third. A third being the deposit, a third when they start, and then a third when they're finished. So you want to make sure that you never give more than your third or 30%, as I say, down until they start the work. If someone's hard up for money and they're pushing you, hey, give me 50% now, 50% when we're done, that's someone you might want to avoid. Also, you want to look up reviews, because if they're a reputable business, they have a lot of reviews, and you're going to want to see that they've been doing that. I don't know if my daughter in the background, but she sounds like she's getting excited about something.
Uh-oh. It was so cute meeting your daughter. She's so sweet. Oh, goodness.
Thank you.
So cute. She knows how to carry herself very well. She's very serious about her conversation she was having with me. I remember, like, she was just adamant about it. Like, this is the real thing.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Talker for being 2.5.
How long does it typically take you? I know it depends on the size of the deck or whatever, but like, how long does it typically take you to do a job?
That varies. We have jobs that we can be done in a day. We have jobs that'll take close to a month. Our average job is usually a week. I like to plan a deck a week. Sometimes we get more done. Sometimes, again, it might take a little longer. I don't know if you've posted the picture, but we have a picture of a really nice job we did with Tam Stamp Concrete. They actually did the patio underneath of the deck that we built. So we worked together on that one. Pretty much completely transformed the backyard of that project. So as far as when it comes to Stamp Concrete, I highly recommend Tam Stamp Concrete. Also
Wow.
a small business out of Dillsburg.
I think I did get that picture because I remember it saying something about the concrete business. It won't let me post it underneath in the comments or whatever, but I'll make sure to post it on the page so that as people come back to the video, they can find your pictures too, because your pictures are amazing. Like some of them, I'm just like, wow, how did it go from that to that? Whoa. I guess the only other thing I want to know is, let's see. What do I want to know, Chad? How are you doing? No, I'm so excited for you. You seem like you sound like you're so passionate about your work, which is great because that's always a benefit of when you're going to have your own business. I know it's a lot of work. I am assuming you have a team because I'm sure you do not do all this by yourself, right?
Yeah, I have 2 guys that typically help me pretty regularly, depending on what they have going on. And then I have a few other people that help with odds and ends stuff. None of them are really employees. They're just when I need an extra hand, they'll jump in and help out. But I do appreciate, everyone out there. There's a lot of other businesses that recommend me, and I recommend them. So it's always good to have that networking. Like I said, if you reached out to me for doors and windows or a roof or something like that, there's always someone that I have that I could recommend for something like that as well. But one of the big things I did want to mention is the shirts that Tiffany I have on. I'm giving these away. I have a ton of men's medium and men's large. So anyone that's watching this, if you think it's funny or you just want to help promote my business, I'm giving them away for free. So they're always available for pickup or meetup or whatever. A lot of businesses aren't giving away free shirts. I feel like that's a missed opportunity for free advertising. So that's why.
That's why I figured if it's free, I might as well get one. Why not? I like I said, I'm always a big advocate of like small businesses or entrepreneurs have to support each other, because if we're not supporting each other, then nobody else is going to support us. You know what I mean? Like we're each other's advocates basically, because like you're willing to give referrals for people in regards to whatever services they need. That's the way it should be for all, like in all small business world,
Yeah. And that's why you said about doing this, I was like, absolutely, this is great. I think this is great what you're doing. I feel like there's a lot of people out there that don't know who to contact for certain things. And if you can obviously share, if you're watching this, share this video, share Tiffany's page so that more people will see businesses that are small businesses around here. I mean, that's great.
Yes, if you're watching us live, I forgot to say this in the beginning, so I'm going to slap my wrist right now. But if you are watching us live, please like, share, love, anything but the ugly, the sad face. We don't want that one. But yes, please share. You never know who out there is contemplating on getting a deck redone, or I don't know, has a play area that they want to build for their kids but don't know how to start, or have stuff they want to remove because of spring cleaning or whatever, Chad is the person to talk to. So, after the video is over, I'll be posting the pictures like I promised so you guys can see it. I will make sure to tag his page so you know how to find him. And Chad, please feel free to post things in my page. So if you want to repost about the shirts giving away for free or whatever, feel free to do that. I am all about being like a message board for all businesses, especially the ones that I do videos with. I want to thank you for joining me. I know we had a little hiccup there with the network connection in the beginning, but we figured it out in time. But this was a lot of fun. It was great listening to, all the services you provide and everything, and how, you can help people with their things around the house and whatnot. Please, anybody, if you have any questions for Chad, feel free to reach out to him directly or contact me, and I will gladly get you in touch with him so he can help you out. I hope you have a good night, Chad.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Good night, everybody. I am out.